Night Raven signing in today to play a Nancy Drew game. Today we are going to play Nancy Drew Secrets and Kill, number 1 in the Nancy Drew games collection. We're actually going to be playing 1 all the way through 33 before the newest number 34 comes out. Please excuse my child coughing in the background. Alright, so we're going to new game. I'm going to do Junior Detective on all of these.
Dear Dad, who would have dreamed taking a semester off to visit Aunt Eloise in Florida would result in another case? Seems a student was murdered at the high school last night. And Daryl Gray, the student council president, found the body. When Aunt Eloise heard, she rushed me right over and introduced me to the principal. He asked if I would try to find out who did it and why. So it's undercover I go. My only contact is Daryl, so I'm off to solve a murder. I'm calling this case Secrets Can Kill. Love, Nancy.
So, we have been given our case details by Nancy. We are currently in Aunt Eloise's house. So on this Nancy Drew game, the first one, red around your magnifying glass means you can click on something. Blue lets you rotate around the room. Instead of arrows like some of the newer games we are used to. Okay, so we're gonna start here on this entryway. So Nancy, I had to close the school library early today, but if you need to do any research for your case, the key to the library is in the safe. Remember that you can find the combination in the house if you need it. Be careful, Aunt Eloise. Alright, so we're gonna back up. Check this drawer. Alright, we got a phone card. Okay, I'm gonna check one more time. Let's make sure. Okay. Alright. Behind this tapestry is the safe. So, we're looking for a code with these symbols on it. Alright, we're gonna come into the little parlor area. I'm gonna go all the way to the door. Okay, and we're gonna start over here. Alright, so that's just a pretty painting.
I need something to make this work.
So we need a key for that. Gonna look on this shelf. Alright, there's a key. So let's try this key. All that for a quarter. We got a quarter, guys. TV and VCR, which we shall use later. More books. We have a picture of Florida right here, where Aunt Eloise lives. And as you can tell, there is a Morse code along the border of that. We will come back to that. Okay, we're going to look in this drawer. There's the TV remote. Paseo Del Mar County Club. So there, right there is our code. So I'm gonna write on my little notes. Okay, here's my Secrets Can Kill notes. This is number 1. Okay, so we've got like a. This is for the safe code. We've got a 6 looking number, a 0 with a line in it, a K, and an S. Okay. Oh wait, I think you can read that note. Hold on. from the desk of Eloise Drews, head librarian. Reminder, the sophomore book sale is on Wednesday, 3 through 5. Buy book donations to the school. Bring book donations to the school library on Tuesday. The book club will now meet on Mondays. Changed meeting information on school bulletin boards. Okay. So that wasn't super significant. We can look at this artwork. Eloise Drew painted that. Alright, we can look over here at this end table. Just pretty pictures. Alright, and then in front of us is a little box. Okay. Alright, and then there's some more books. And then it's a miniature iris, a tulip, crocus, and a hyacinth. And the red letters spell Mitch. I mean, the green letters. Those are totally green, not red. Okay, so we're gonna come back over here. Oh, here, I'll go this way. There's nothing right here but like a bench and a painting. So, and then there's the door for exiting. Okay, so we're gonna come punch in the code. It was a 6, the 0, K, S. Oh, wrong S. Unlocked. Okay, there's a key. And then this little box. We don't need anything else. So. Okay. So, picture puzzle. We know this is top left. That's under the top left. That's the middle of the right. Okay. Let's see. So this needs to come down. There we go. Alright, so what we've got in here. Okay, so school computer. Login is Eloise Drew, and then password. I spelled password wrong. That's okay. Password. Oh, wise elder. Okay. Alright, so we are going to leave Eloise's house. Okay, so Daryl is our point of contact. So this is Eloise's house. This is Maxine's Diner, where Daryl works. This is the Vondelay Pharmaceuticals, and then this is Paso Del Mar High School. So let's go talk to our contact first. Find out what we can. Okay, so this is Maxine's Diner. There's Daryl. Okay, so we're gonna do some looking around before we go talking to Daryl. Okay, so there's the door. Let's see what there is to click on over here. Okay, we can click on this booth for a menu that has some colored letters. So ATOSBAGE. And then DANGER. So danger is the red. I want to say it says sabotage, just rearranged. Okay. This is the jukebox. I guess you have to put the money in first. But I'm not gonna do that right now. Pinball machines.
I need something to make this work.
But I don't think you can like earn money in the game, so like I don't know if you have to like find quarters to be able to do stuff. So I'm not gonna click on them yet. We can look at the menu up here. Soup ladle. Bolt cutter is our clue from that. That will make sense in just a little bit. There's Daryl. I'm gonna come this way real quick. We can look at this booth. 1, 5, 10, and 11 is alright, so diner booth. Oh my gosh, I went to go right. Booth before I finished diner. We've got a 1, a 5, 10, and 11. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. And then we can go into the back here. We do not have to talk to Daryl to come back here first. Okay, so... Oh, and you can go up and down. I think only in certain places, not in every screen. So we're gonna grab that soup ladle that the board mentioned. The cutting board says, watch out. We're gonna look at this schedule right here. Maxwell's birthday is the old. Please see Maxine or Mel about all overtime. There's a bunch of numbers down here at the bottom that you can decode. It's not necessary to beat the game, but it's still fun to figure out if you want. Those are just a bunch of instructions for employees, remember? I'm not sure which one pertains to us. So if you click down here, there's some bolt cutters sitting here, but it leaks. So you need the soup ladle to hold that in place. Now we won't need bolt cutters for a long time, but it's kind of easier to go and have them now rather than having to come like back and get them, because you will need to change CDs when you go to the school and back. Alright, we're gonna talk to Daryl.
You look like you're going to make an excellent addition to Paseo Del Mar High School student body.
Paseo Del Mar.
I'm Daryl
I'm
Gray,
saying it wrong.
Renaissance man, short order cook, student council president, and professional escort to pretty new students.
Alright, I'm just gonna do the top one.
Do you really think so?
Definitely. You're amazing. You've got a mysterious quality I find very intriguing.
Mysterious?
You seem different from the other girls. I think I'm going to enjoy being your contact. I'm here to help. If the police trust me, so can you.
We're gonna be straight up front.
Daryl, you should know I'm involved with someone. I've been seeing him for a while. His name is Ned.
That's cool. I always like to check out my options. Isn't Ned worried about you?
Worried?
If I were Ned, I'd be worried about leaving an attractive girl like you alone with a murderer on the loose.
Who was murdered?
A student named Jake Rogers. When I found him, it looked like someone had pushed him face first down a flight of stairs. It was nasty.
Tell me about Jake.
He wasn't exactly a friend. He came by the diner a few times. Nancy, I hate to leave such a beautiful detective, but I've got a hot grill waiting for me. See you later, okay?
Okay, so we didn't get much out of Daryl in regards to Jake. So we're gonna go to the school. We're actually gonna take a look at the side of the school really quick. Okay, so this is the teacher's lounge that we're gonna have a hard time getting
I
into.
need something to make this work.
Okay, so now we're gonna go inside. Okay, so when you first walk in, there's this big, welcome to the school. Pictures. Oh my goodness. It scared me. Pictures of the football teams and cheerleaders. Now you can go right or left. I mean, you can look at more pictures and stuff. Okay, so there's just trophies and stuff. This kind of tells you where things are located. More trophies. Okay, and then there's left. So I'm actually gonna go right. So this is the student union and study room. This room right here is maintenance. We need a code to get in there. That's in Braille. Stairs that you can't go down. There's a little piece of paper on the floor. Delay. Pharmaceuticals. Prescriptions filled for most insurance plans. Called 555 drug. Alright, we're gonna look at the bulletin boards. Paseo Del Mar High School is proud to present the following productions from the seniors in the drama department. Gaias and Dolls, a musical romantic comedy, performance, times, whatever's. And then Dr. Deception, a poetic drama written by the seniors of Paseo High School. Student files under lock and key will show the lies of a doctor-to-be. That's a little clue for us. Alright, we're gonna go back. Okay, there's bathrooms. One more bulletin board. Yearbooks coming soon. Yearbooks will be available. Come check out the best edition. Okay, so SEAR CHBE Okay, so let's write these letters down. Some of them you can just tell like immediately. Okay, so that's not spelled right. I spelled Bolton wrong. Okay, so we've got SEARCH. Okay, so search. BELOWD. Search below. Okay, we had DANG. ERS. Search below. IG and I. There's a G right here. Okay, so I bet you that's sign. So we're gonna move that S. Sign. Okay, so sign in KITCHEN. Okay, search below danger sign in kitchen. So this leads us to the bolt cutters. Alright, we already have those. Okay, this is the student kind of hangout room. How Tanaka's library card. Students of the month. Look at all these smart kids. Some of these don't look like kids, but you know. Okay, there's the teacher's lounge. That is locked and you can't get into. Another bulletin board. Okay, every person counts. Remember this date, Saturday, June 11th. Okay. Oh, it's on the side. Side of school. It just says side of school over and over again. Okay, which is our note to get into the teacher's lounge. Okay, there's phone book. There's sodas. Alright, we're gonna talk to
Hi, I'm Connie. You're not from around here, are you? Usually Paseo Del Mar High is really quiet and boring. Today, it's totally out of control.
Out of control?
There are a ton of police on campus today. It's wild.
Why all the police?
Someone found a dead body at school this morning.
What happened?
I think he was pushed down a flight of stairs or something.
What makes you think he was pushed and didn't just fall?
I heard his face was all messed up, like he was in a fight. He was always getting into fights.
Who was killed?
Oh, just this wannabe stud named Jake Rogers.
What do you mean?
Jake Rogers was a total creep. Nobody liked him. I gotta go now. Later.
Okay. Everybody's gonna be like real short in terms of talking to us. There's some magazines that we can click on. Okay. There's not really any purpose to the magazines. So there's a sign for the senior prom. And then there's this sign for a judo tournament. And it's sponsored by Crane School of Self-Defense. Then there's there's the drama thing, and then Battle of the Bands. Signs. Okay, we're going to turn back this way and come in here. Look at this bulletin board. Okay, so this code right here is backwards. It says Jake's locker combo was part of his fame. Just find a phone to decode his name. So we'll go back to the phone in just a minute in the other room. I'm gonna talk to Hal.
A new face. Hi, my name's Hal. You sure arrived on a day with a lot of activity.
Activity?
A murder was committed here last night. Everyone is very stressed out.
A murder?
Yes, a murder was committed here last night. It's frightening.
Do you know what happened?
I heard Jake Rogers was pushed down a flight of stairs.
Did you know him?
Not really, only by reputation.
What reputation?
I feel uncomfortable speaking about this now. Please, excuse me. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library. Bye, Nancy.
Okay. Just some more signs. There was, okay. This one room lets you go down both hallways. This is the hallway we just came from. But we're gonna look at this board that you can't get to click on from the other side. There's pretty much one thing per bulletin board. Oh, I thought it clicked. I guess it didn't. Okay, a crane contestant in a masked disguise won the prize money despite all the lies. The ultimate hangout in the center of everything is the place you need to go to set up the final sting. Okay, let's go to the phone. Tony's Pizza. Alright, we're gonna look at the phone book. Okay, there's the rest. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna close it. There's the rest of that ad we pulled out. It's talking about that pharmacy building. Okay, Jake's. Oh wait, we need to call people. We gotta use this thing, the card. Oh, I guess to look closely at the numbers. Okay, so locker combo is Jake on a phone. So 5, 2, 5, 3. Okay, so we're not gonna call anybody right now. I'm gonna go back to the front of the school. This is the front of the school. Where the, that thing was. And we're gonna go this way. Okay, so this is Jake's locker. We're gonna click on this bulletin board first though. Find the morning edition and discover another crime. Then answer. The answer is in black and white to who will do the time. Oh, the honor student of the month is Hal Tanaka, but he's not on the big one. Okay, so let's look at his locker. 5, 2, 5, 3. Okay, so he has a judo magazine. The unknown winner of the men's judo tournament. So, onlookers and participants alike were stunned when an unknown last-minute entry swept the competition and won the 5th annual men's judo tournament this month. Wearing a cloth mask to conceal his identity, the winner, who identified himself only as Ninko, impressed the capacity crowd with his quickness and control. Self-excitement and his incredible throwing technique will make next year's competition even more of a treat. Will the masked man return? Okay. There's a videotape. So we're gonna take that and watch that at Aunt Eloise's house. But it's missing, so we need to find it. Then there's an English essay. Okay. I'm not gonna read the essay. Alright, we're gonna look down here at the bottom. There's a cutter. Here's a newspaper. Break-in at local pharmacy. So, that's the newspaper we need to find. Oh wait, I was trying to click on the camera. Okay, you can't click on the camera. But he has a video camera. So we gotta find this missing tape right here. Okay. Alright, so we came from that way. Sorry if their chewing's really loud. Okay, video lab hours. We're gonna come down here. Look at this bulletin board. In the face of danger, against a killer, if you dare, a very unlikely couple could be a helpful pair. I'm not gonna say what that means because it'll be a spoiler. Alright, we'll go this way in just a minute. Okay, yeah, there's no bulletin board. We're gonna go this way. Alright. To yet another bulletin board. I'm trying to just get all the bulletin boards out of the way. Okay, so nowhere to turn, nowhere to hide. Let the books in the library be your answer guide. I'm down for that. Love libraries. Okay, a symbol of kanji worn with great pride reflects a big secret that someone must hide. And then he did what it took to that's an M. What M-A-S? I'm not sure what the. Okay. The globe. He did what it took to. Something the globe. The globe. I know who it's about, but I'm trying not to be like spoiler. Even if it means cheating to keep up. Shoot. To keep up. Dang it. I'm usually really good at reading upside down, but upside down and backwards. He did what it took to something in the globe, even if it meant cheating to keep up. I feel like that's a he, but like it doesn't look right. Charade. To keep up the charade. Is it supposed to be up the charade? Or is that an I? Keep up his charade? Okay, so this one is about books. This one, if we go look at a specific suspect, you'll notice something on their neck. And then this one, I feel, is kind of obvious to somebody who may have moved from somewhere across the globe. Okay, and then this guy, this sign, if you can read this, okay, hold on. I knew it just said if you can read this, so my brain like lost my place. If you can read this, that's a Y. I don't know what's after that Y. Something, is it K, H, A, K, is take a, I know, like this is take a genuine first class detective. You'll make. If you, okay, so if you can read this, something, is that an H? Like the graphics aren't like super great. Make. Is this an H or an M? This right there. I can't tell if that's an H or an M. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. That's an M. But that's gotta be a Y. Because that looks like that. If you can read this. Is it you? Your? No, because that's not an R. And that's the O, and that's a U. So whatever this 4 letters right here is, make no mistake, a genuine first class detective you will make. But I can't read this one thing right here. It's gonna bug me. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna talk to this guy over here. Because you can click on the soda machines. There's more judo posters.
Whoa! A new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today? Yours truly, Hector Hulk Sanchez.
Hulk?
You are new around here. I play for the Manatees, one of the best teams in the state. I leave the others in the dirt, man. Soon it's college ball, and then the Miami Dolphins. Showtime!
One of the best teams in the state?
Haven't you been reading the papers? Paseo Del Mar High School has been Florida's #1 football team for the last 4 years. Is there anything else I can enlighten you on?
I guess you'd have to be pretty tough to be #1.
Listen, sweetheart, to be the best, you gotta be aggressive and show them who's boss. Like the guy who killed Jake.
That's a pretty harsh way to talk about someone who was murdered.
You have to be aggressive to survive in this world. Jake just couldn't cut it, that's all.
How well did you know Jake Rogers?
I knew Jake, but I didn't hang out with him. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice. Later.
Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go down this hallway, which will take us to the library. There's some cool artwork on the wall. More cool artwork. Oh yeah, wolf. Wonder what that's for. A future game. Bulletin board! Who guessed? Who guessed there'd be a bulletin board? If you did, good job. Okay. Yada's wait, no, a stray. That says a stray. So you must grab the gun. It will not help to run. Tonight at whatever. Vandalay. When things go astray. Do you know what the Vander place is? That that pharmaceutical company. Their name. Oh, and guess what? Another bulletin board. This should be the last bulletin board. Okay. There's more than one way to remove a chain so thick. Aside from the combination, Mel's bolt cutters can do the trick. So, we've already grabbed the bolt cutters, so we are good for that. So, we will come across the thick chain at some point. Library key. Oh, wait, that's not the.
I need something to make this work.
That. All right, the library. SAT preparation. Sabotage should cause concern, but with the gloves, you will not burn. So, some gloves are needed. Okay, so I'm gonna redo this to make sure we click on all the. Okay, let's turn. Okay, there's not many books that you can actually look at. These may be like the only ones. Okay, so protecting the manatees. It's a book you can look at. The Zodiac and You. So this shows the air signs, the earth signs, the fire signs, and the water signs. I don't think you can click on any of these. Okay, then you click on this side. Okay, so optical illusions is a book you can look at. Facets of violence. Frustration, anger, hatred, paranoia, prejudice, and powerlessness. Okay, that's the shelf we just looked at. Okay. Palmism for all. I think that is it on this side. We are gonna move to this side of the library. more magazines that you can look at. This is talking about steroid abuse.
Dianabol is a steroid and was one of the drugs stolen from the drug depot.
So, the drugs stolen from the drug depot are steroids, which is hinting at an athlete is most likely the one who stole it. Okay, so we're gonna look at these shelves down here. These encyclopedia looking ones.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
Okay. So that's good to know. Classifying fingerprints. Okay, here's Braille, which we are going to need for the lock, for the maintenance, but we don't know the code yet, so we'll have to just come back when we figure out the code. We can't click on any of these, it just lets us look at them. Okay. Right. We're gonna look in the map drawers. Okay. So we don't have a specific like list of things to look for in here. You can just find different words of like there's rich, there's time, there's diner, there's what else? Bad. Jake. It's right there. Hulk is right there. Task. There's a bunch of different words, but I don't think we have anything specifically to look for in that. The bolt cutter you must take, or you could be the next Jake. Alright. We have bolt cutters, so we are good to go. So in this game, there's clues in multiple areas, I guess, in case you miss an area. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs. Alright, I'm gonna circle back this way. Okay, we can look at these books. A sign of the times. This is sign language. I don't need to remember this because I already know all this. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, and then A, E, J, K. So Jake, 5, 2, and 3. So basically, this is another clue of Jake's locker has the numbers 5, 2, and 3 in them. Okay. Handwriting analysis. You can look at somebody's signature and tell things about them. So, like, we can go back and look at Hal's signature and figure out what he was feeling when he wrote it, basically. Alright, and then we have boiler operations. How a boiler works. Okay, let's look at these. the judo handbook. Alright, these are judo techniques. Just hinting at judo being something kind of important to pay attention to. Okay, now we're gonna continue around here. Somebody left notes. Okay, this is a cryptogram where you can try and decode this if you want. The first shall be the last, CSSB, number at the top. If you see this CW plus this DG, that's Connie Watson and Dale Gray. So we can ask about that. I'm gonna come more this way. Okay, that's pretty much all there is over here. I guess we could try and decode that cryptogram. It's kind of like the bulletin board that's just like another clue. Okay, library cryptogram. Alright, so we have GSV, LMV, DODR, GS, GSV, GBNKBI, and then ZMW, GSV, RILM, URHG, RH, NLIV, GS, ZM, Z, KIR, NV, HF, HKVXG, and then LMQZPB, H, YOZXPNZRO, ORHG. G over there. Okay. Alright. Do I have a pencil? Okay, so with this Z is an I or an A, because those are the only two letters that can be by themselves and be an actual word. So, where else do we have a Z? One right here. So I'm leaning more towards A. Okay, so I'm going to use a pencil. So I'm going to put A, Okay. This GSV is repeated a lot. I'm gonna say that's probably like the word the. Because there's also a GS right here. So THE, T, there's a V, see, that would make sense because this could be like they. Or then. That could be an N. So I'm gonna erase that real quick. There's another G. There's another G. Okay. S's. S. Okay, and then B's are E's. E, E, E. 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 Okay. So the blank, I'm gonna say with, oh, that W was not a very good W. With the blank. Okay, so D's are W's, which there probably won't be very many of those. No more of those. R is an I. Okay, so H is here and here. So with an I, you probably got is, in, it, but also it has to be like an apostrophe kind of word. So I'm leaning more towards an S. So all H's are an S. Okay. This one right here. Let's see. Oh, we also have this one right here. They are not the same word. So fist is a word we can use. L, list. Mist, I don't think is right. Okay, so what did I say the other first letters? List, one of them's list. So let's look at U and O's and see if L would fit. Okay, there's no other U's. Okay, but O. There could be an L here and an L here. Okay. And then that's not an F. I don't think that's an F right there. So I'm gonna go with L. Two-letter word without an A, I, or E. So it's got to be an O or a U. So L and M, one of those is an O. Oh, I bet you it's on. Because this would be 1. Because LM. Okay, so L's are O. M is in. L. Okay, and M's. Okay, the one with the blank. I want to say that's and. Is there any more W's? No. And the. I bet you that's Iron Fist. I is a R. There's no more U's. Okay. So the one with the we're missing two letters right here, N and a K. The one with the blank and the Iron Fist is there's a letter in between this O and E. There's a space right there. R. I was R. Right? Oh, the R was an I. Yeah, I is R. Yes, okay. The fact that those were like swapped back and forth is confusing. Okay, the one with the blank and the Iron Fist is more than a N's or M's. N's or M's. Temper. K is a P. K is a P. Prime suspect. The one with the temper and the Iron Fist is more than a prime suspect on... Oh, I'm missing an A right there. On... Blank. Shoot, I just started filling in things. Now I gotta go through back my letters. X is a C. We haven't done any Q's. It is more than, that's than, not an E, that's an A. More than a prime suspect on Jake's blackmail list. Okay, we got it. The one with the temper and the Iron Fist is more than a prime suspect on Jake's blackmail list. Okay. So, that took us a whole, like, 6 minutes to figure out. Alright, so we are going to head back out of the library. Okay, so now I want to go back and re-talk to everybody.
Hi, Nancy.
And we're just gonna probably
Have you
just do
heard
the
of
top.
Hulk Sanchez?
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same. I worry that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
Do you know Connie Watson?
Yes, we've been in a few classes together. I think she was dating Jake Rogers.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
Daryl found Jake's body this morning. He's very popular, and a good politician too. Just like his father.
Like his father?
Yes, Daryl's father is former U.S. Senator Eugene Gray. I hear he was a great politician, but not a very good businessman. I think his company went bankrupt a few years ago.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
Talk to you later.
Farewell, Nancy.
What's up, Nancy?
What do you know about Hulk Sanchez?
He's a big jock on campus. Never dated him or anything.
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
Not very well. He's an exchange student from Japan and a total workaholic. He told me he's trying to get a scholarship for college. Lately, he's looking really burnt out. I think the pressure is getting to him.
What pressure?
Hal is maxing out on course hours this year. He needs to prove himself if he's going to get a scholarship. If he doesn't get a scholarship, he'll have to go back to Japan. That would be a total disgrace for his family.
How well do you know Daryl Gray?
I wish I knew him better. He's the only guy I'd ever consider dating. He's student council president, holds a cool job at a diner called Maxine, and drives a Porsche 911.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway? I gotta go now. Later.
We've upset her talking about Jake. Let's try talking to her real quick. Again.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Didn't I hear you were dating Jake?
Hey, a girl can make a mistake, can't she? I gotta go now. Later.
Gym. There we go.
How's it going?
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
Tough time?
I heard she's been having a cash flow problem.
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
That dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine, real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake Rogers.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's. Now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
I'm really sorry you got injured. Does that affect your chances of playing college ball?
Where'd you hear that? I'm as strong as ever.
Okay, so we've kind of pushed some buttons, trying to ask questions. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, I am going to go outside. Let me go this way. And we're going to go to the side of the school. And we're going to use this glass cutter. Cut a nice little circle. Break into the school's teacher's lounge. You know, typical Nancy. Alright. So there's the window. Okay, so there's this map over here. Okay, so there's a bunch of CWs on the side, but then at the top, a trophy was not the only prize at the bottom, but also money of a greater size. It's talking about the judo tournament. We can look at the filing cabinets. Hal Tanaka.
This essay looks exactly like the one in Jake's locker.
Okay. Okay, so we've got some things highlighted on the periodic table. The green spell B-O-I-L-E-R, which is boiler. The blue is B-E-H-I-N-D, behind. And the red is H-C-A-R-S-E. Am I missing one? No, that's all the red. Okay. I'm not sure what the red is spelling. H-C-A-R-S-E. Cars with the H. See, the other ones were in order, but that doesn't make any sense. Maybe the red's just throwing you off. Okay, so we're gonna come to the computer, and we're gonna type in. Okay. All right. So Eloise drew. Oh, wise elder. And it's not case sensitive, you just type it in. Because she had it all caps. Eloise drew welcome. Okay, so let's click on the filing cabinet. Libraries to do. Locate the missing book, English Essays Through the Ages. That's in Jake's locker. Gather donations, update media information. Okay. Settings, school maintenance, clean stairwell near cafeteria, repair lock on video lab door, check ADA requirements for doors, call Dylan HVAC for boiler service, change the pass room to the boiler room door. Okay, new save files, not available, disk, not available, printer, printing the last thing that was asked to be printed. Okay, the key, or the passwords. So, maintenance room is note. Okay, maintenance room is note. So now we need to go find the braille for note. Emails. Eloise Drew, just to let you know, the main lights were left on the library the past 2 nights. Thank you for your attention in this matter. Have security. Not available. Trash cans empty. It just tells you what to do. Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to the printer. Oh wait, that's like a... Okay, yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so security detail report. Lights left on the library. Sent email to E. Drew. All outer entrance doors checked and locked. Backpack belonging to Connie Watson found in the student union. Placed in lost and found. Several outside security lights are out. Work order submitted. Toolbox for Dylan HVAC service left in boiler room. Left note with maintenance. Patrolled outside grounds on foot. Dumpsters by cafeteria were not properly secured. Several raccoons in the area. Have sent notes to the kitchen staff to secure dumpsters. This needs to be addressed. And observed a young man peering through school entry doorway. He identified himself as an exchange student and was trying to receive his homework. I let him in and escorted him to his locker and escorted him out of the building. Okay, so at 8:30, overheard 2 individuals arguing in the video lab room on the 1st floor. When I approached the lab, 2 males exited from the door and ran down the hall toward the school entrance when they saw me. First male was about 5 foot 5 inches, 120 pounds, red hair, 15 to 18 years old. He wore a green windbreaker and jeans. The second male was younger and heavy-set, 25 to 30 years old. The younger male ran out through the school exit while the older man continued down the hallway. I pursued the older man but could not locate him after he turned the corner. The exit near the boiler room had already been locked, so I suspect that the trespasser had a key to open it. A work order for the lock to be changed has been submitted. No equipment appeared to be vandalized or missing in the video lab. I've left a message with L. Stevens about the incident. And then 9:25, caught several students soaping teachers' lounge windows. Students admitted that they were engaged in a senior prank, instructed them to clean the windows and leave campus. Students involved were Daryl Gray, Eileen Morgan, Lionel Isbin, Linda Taka, Odella Carson, and Neil Hendrickson. Student names will be given to principal. Fixed running toilet on second floor. Okay. All the things. Let's see, is there anything extra over here? There's a notepad. Before you see D, name XMND elevator. Before you see something, name something elevator. Okay. I want to know why the microwave light is on, but there's nothing in the microwave. Another bulletin board! Officially the last one. Look, there's not even anything to read on it. Administrative in and out board. This just tells you where people were. If you look at the very first letters, it says Tanaka Chiefs. So. Alright, there's a little note of sign language. We've got a O, W, A, S. So was, I, N, N, O, C, E, N, T. Okay, I was trying to make sure that was not an M or an, like the M and the N's, like off the bat, you can't tell. So, O was innocent, is what it says. So, who's O? Nobody starts with O. But O is innocent, so there's that. Okay, so now that we've vandalized the school library, we still have our quarter. We're supposed to do something with that. We could make phone calls. I'm going to go to Daryl Gray again. Okay, Vandalay Pharmaceuticals. Close for inventory. You can't really do anything here. Okay, so let's talk to Daryl.
How can I help, my #1 detective?
How well do you know Hulk Sanchez?
Well, I know the guy can scarf down half a dozen burgers at a time. He's the best linebacker ever to play for the Manatees. He also told me he's really psyched to play college ball next year.
Do you know Connie Watson?
I've seen her around, but we've never had a class together. I don't think she's ever been to Maxine's.
Why do you think she's never been to the diner?
I'm not sure. She's very private about what she does after school.
What can you tell me about Hal Tanaka?
Well, for one thing, his name isn't really Hal. He uses Hal because his Japanese name is way hard to pronounce. He's an exchange student who's all study, no play. And he's obsessed with getting a college scholarship. Poor guy.
What's wrong with wanting a college scholarship?
I feel sorry for him because he's missing out on all the fun of high school. He needs to seriously chill.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
Well, Jake was a member of the film club. He was always messing around with video equipment.
Film club?
A former student donated some high-tech video equipment to the club. Jake was filming his own project.
Any idea what Jake's film project was about?
Not sure. I guess he was shooting a documentary because I never saw him with a script or any actors.
Jake had some kind of hold on Connie and Hal. Is it possible that one of them could have resorted to murder?
It's strange. Connie and Hal seem like the last students at Paseo Del Mar who'd have had anything to do with Jake's murder.
Why would Jake have an old English book in his locker?
Jake wasn't really what you'd call a scholar. I don't know why he'd have that book.
Was Jake interested in judo?
You're kidding, right? The only physical thing Jake did was to think up new ways to get other people to do his work for him.
What do you know about the break-in at the pharmacy?
Well, the police thought it was a prank at first because it didn't look like anything had been taken. Then the pharmacist found one particular drug missing. I think it was a steroid or something.
See you later.
See you, beautiful.
Okay, so we have pieced together more information about our suspects and Jake. Twist and Fall, Bye Bye Jake, Good Cause, something, Unchained, Secrets Can Kill, Help Me Nancy, Monster Blues, Jake the Knife, Great Balls of something, Big Girls Don't Die, Sea of Monsters. Ah, I wonder if that's a Percy Jackson reference. Long Tall Nancy, Martyr on My Mind, Blackout, Shake, Rattle and Roll, Dale of Del Mar, Roof Around the Pharmacy, Look Around the Pharmacy, Library Blues, Murder on My Mind. Okay, so that's more of just for the fun of finding information. Okay, so we need to find this videotape. You know what, let's go back to the library and look up the Braille for note.
How can I help, my number one detective?
See you later.
Later, detective.
Okay, so let's go to the library. Oh, Braille was in the encyclopedias. Just kidding. Is it the red one or the blue one? Okay, so note is in O T and Okay, let's see. That was his locker. Okay, so N O T E. Okay, so this is the boiler. Emergency instructions. $1967. We're gonna take those gloves from the toolman's box. Okay, we see these guys. We see where they're set and where they're supposed to be. They're set up right. Alright. Just looking around, seeing all the things down in the boiler room. And you see, ladder goes down. Okay. Nothing too exciting. Okay. I'm gonna try and talk to everybody again.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Hulk told me money's been tight for you these days.
What a dork. Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
Goodbye.
Later, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Connie told me you study too hard. Is that true?
Connie doesn't know my study habits. I can handle my studies.
Jake knew you copied your essay from that book of English essays, didn't he?
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this, I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
Talk to you later.
See you later, Nancy.
Okay. I'm gonna try to talk to Connie one more time.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Alright, we're gonna talk to Hulk. Well, there it goes.
How's it going?
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He seems like a cool guy. His family used to sponsor the annual football awards dinner until last year. You know, he's the one who found Jake's body.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
I didn't pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser. Back off, Nancy.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug depot pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
Okay. Okay, so it's the library. Okay, we're gonna talk to Daryl one more time.
How can I help, my number one detective?
Or not.
See you later.
See you, beautiful.
I can dial that phone number without even looking.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. I'm in a jam. Do you think you can help me out?
Nancy, I don't know how else to help. Just be careful, okay?
Oh, I forgot what the original Ned sounded like.
This is Bess. Bess, I need some help. Any ideas? Nancy, I've run out of ideas. Please be careful, okay?
Camera just died.
Fane residence. George, this is Nancy. Can you give me some advice?
I bet the school basement is full of clues. Be careful, Nancy. I have a bad feeling about that old...
Okay, so nobody was helpful on the phone. There is the 555 drug. DRUG. For that pharmaceutical place, if it says anything.
Hello, you have reached Vandelay Pharmaceuticals Drug Depot. Due to unforeseen depletions of our drug supplies, we are temporarily closed.
N-O-T-E. No, we're still fine. We haven't received a note. So... Okay, so George's clue, like, was to check out the boiler room, but there's still nothing new. So, and we've called everybody. No, I didn't call the pizza people. We can, but that doesn't do anything. I know, so. No. Tony.
Hey, this is Tony's Pizza. Leave me your message.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Goodbye.
I'm out of here, Nancy.
This was the very first one. I don't think there's any Easter eggs. Okay, here's a section we haven't looked at. But I think it's in regards to, okay, the book that's missing. It's the book and title of the one that's in Jake's locker, which was used against Hal. Yeah, nothing like significant. Oh, there's Morse code.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
Alright, so let's go see what that Morse code says. Okay, so Morse code. Okay, so let me see if I'm... Okay. That's a BLADEUPONGLETSYOU. So if you start at the top left corner, it's blade upon glass gets you in class. So I'm guessing that's blade used on the teacher's lounge gets you in the teacher's lounge. Is what I'm assuming, because there's nowhere else you would use the glass cutter or the blade to get into somewhere. Okay. I want to look at everything related to Judo Crane School. Is it 5-3 or 5-2? 5-2. Oh, I just came the same way. Oh my gosh.
Nancy, I'm starting to
There we
wonder
go.
about you.
I got it to
wearing
trigger.
a Japanese medallion with a symbol that means crane. And Crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed. What is it you want now?
Goodbye.
I'm out of here, Nancy.
Okay, I finally triggered the conversation about her necklace. Alright, we're gonna talk to Hulk one more time, and then we're gonna go back to Daryl Gray.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor. Bother someone else.
Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
Please.
How can I help, my #1 detective?
Okay.
Hal, Hulk, and Connie were all involved with Jake. He had information that could jeopardize Hal's career. Connie once dated Jake, and Hulk seems awfully touchy about that break-in at the drug depot.
In my humble opinion, you either hand the case over to the police or keep pressuring each of them until somebody cracks. Oh yeah, Nancy, I just remembered. Some guy dropped off this note for you. I think it's important.
Yes. Thank you. Getting somewhere.
What guy?
It was weird. I've never seen him before. He just handed me the note and took off.
See you later.
Bam. Yes, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Let's go. Alright, here we go. I should have saved. There we go. Cool beans. Sweet. Okay. Bolt cutters. Alright. That moves by itself. Okay, so we see it's been tampered with. We can't go that way. 555-3784. Change this. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn it on first. Okay. Let's see, do we confront everybody first? Yeah. Back in 10 minutes.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor. Bother someone else.
Jake knew you broke into the drug depot. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he found out I stole the steroids and threatened to turn me over to the cops. Would have meant the end of my football career if I didn't cooperate.
What did he want from you?
You name it. Chauffeur, errand boy, bodyguard. He loved ordering me around like I was his slave.
Did you kill him?
I'm not a killer, Nancy. I didn't do it. I'm sorry Jake's dead, but I can't waste my time worrying about it. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice. Later.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm
Okay, we've
really
already
embarrassed
talked- we
to
already
see you again.
Talk
Talk
to you
to him
later.
about being black.
I must go now, Nancy.
What is it you want now?
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition. Jake Rogers had it all on videotape.
Yes, Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
Jake was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Okay. Jake was blackmailing me. Why else would I have gone up with that slime ball? He was cruel. He liked to humiliate me in public and told everyone I was his black belt babe.
Why did you enter a men's tournament when you could have easily won the women's division?
The prize money is a lot better in the men's division. It was enough to cover the tuition for college next year. Hey, I'll do whatever it takes to reach my goal. Now I'm going to be the first one in my family to go to college.
Could you have hated Jake enough to kill him?
Do you think I would give up everything I've worked for and do a stupid thing like that? Jake treated me really badly, but I'd never kill him. You can turn me in if you want to. I'm telling the truth.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Okay, so we've confronted everybody. Okay, he's back. Now that I've talked to everybody else.
How can I help, my #1 detective?
I saw Jake's tape, Daryl. I know he was blackmailing you.
You got me there, detective. But it didn't have to be like this. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
What were you selling? Drugs? Trade secrets?
I didn't know what I was getting into. This guy, Mitch Dillon, offered me a way to make some fast money. I needed the cash for school next year. So I went for it. All I had to do was pick up a package at the pharmaceutical company. But then Mitch threatened me.
So you were a drug runner? Oh, Daryl. But how did Jake find out?
I don't know, but Jake was always getting into someone's business. Maybe he overheard a conversation between me and Mitch. All I know is one day Jake stuck a videotape in my face and told me he had enough to put me away unless I paid him off. I had no choice but to cooperate. I guess he decided he could get more money out of Mitch. That was a big mistake. Mitch was in a different league than Jake.
Mitch killed Jake, didn't he?
Mitch is totally capable of it.
Did Mitch also leave that note for me?
Nancy, you have no idea what kind of danger you're in right now. Mitch Dillon has nothing to lose at this point. Do yourself a favor and go to the cops.
We need to get more evidence on Mitch Dillon. If only we can get him to confess his involvement with Jake's murder somehow.
I care about you, Nancy, and wish you weren't involved in this mess. But if you insist, I'll help you catch Mitch. I have to deliver more food to the pharmaceutical plant later. We can try and grab Mitch when I give him the package tonight.
See you later.
Bye, Nancy. Hey, I'm there for you, sweetheart. I don't care what happens to me. I just want to help.
I've told you what I know. Listen, my body's my temple. I can't risk it for anyone.
Hope, we're going to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, this case will move a lot quicker.
Sorry, babe. I can't risk getting involved.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Connie, we're going to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, the case will move a lot quicker.
I wish I could, Nancy. I can't take that kind of risk right now. Not with college just around the corner. If I get involved, the truth about the tournament would be exposed. I'll never go to college if that happens.
If you cooperated, you'd be helping out Daryl Gray.
This is so hard for me. I've been wanting Daryl to notice me since I was a freshman. But I've come too far to mess up my chances of getting into college.
Daryl's in big trouble with the police. If he helps catch Jake's killer, the police might go easier on him.
I can't do it. I have too much to lose right now.
Okay.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
Hal, we're going to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, this case will move a lot quicker.
My future is at stake. I have to make the grades or my family won't continue to pay for my education. I must go now.
Okay. So we've talked to everybody. Everybody has said nope. It's nighttime. Oh, come on. Wait, did I not do it right? You're supposed to grab the gun. Wait. Wait, it didn't?
You're surrounded. It's all over for you.
Dear Dad, case closed and Mitch is on his way to prison. Daryl's recovering just fine and Connie's giving him private judo lessons. Hulk agreed to pay for the damages to the pharmacy and Hal got his scholarship. Today, Aunt Eloise got a letter from a friend, something about a television station and death threats. Sounds like another case for Nancy Drew. Don't worry, I'll be careful. Love, Nancy.
All right. So we have solved the case of Secrets Can Kill. Stay tuned for, I was going to say stay tuned for Danger, because that's the next one. However, that game apparently is the hardest one to download nowadays and get running. So I have the disc and the digital download, and neither one wants to install correctly. So stay tuned for the next sleuthing mystery that we will be solving, and that will be number 3. Message in a Haunted Mansion. So, Night Raven signing off until our next mystery. Bye!